That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and if you were to count the blessings of Allah, you can never count them. Surely the man is ungrateful, unjust. So most of the people, most of the human beings are ungrateful and they are unjust to Allah. Yet Allah is giving us unlimited blessings. And Allah even said that if we thanks to Allah for His blessings, la in shakartum lazidannakum. If you thanks to Allah, then Allah will give you more. But if you are ungrateful, wala in kafartum, inna azabi lashadid. And if you are ungrateful, then my punishment is very severe. Okay. For example, when person is not happy with something, what Allah is giving, then he is making Allah very angry. Because Allah make this world is for the test, subuk. So example, there are people who are living in very high quality of house, and there are people who are living on the street also. There are people who have no house at all. They are living in the street. Even in the Philippines, if you can go to certain places where people are sleeping on the street. Why? Why we are in very special house and these people are living in that street and some people living in this quarter where there is a terrible situation. Some people are living in evacuation center. Because this is the test. Allah put the test for everyone. And of course, some people who are lazy, who doesn't want to change their life, then they will be like this. And other people who really want to struggle but they cannot get better because Allah put them in the test to check if they are grateful or they are complaining. You have pain in your leg and then you are complaining about your pain. You say, people, I have too much pain in the leg and I have this and this. Why don't you think about there are millions of people, they don't have the leg anymore. Their legs were amputated. Why don't you compare about yourself to the people who have no legs at all? A person was praying to God that God, I have no sleeper. I need sleepers. And the same moment, another person on his side is praying to God and he has no legs at all. So the person, he doesn't like any more sleeper. He said, at least I have legs. This person is without legs. So Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu he always teach us, don't look at the people who are more blessed, rather to look at the people who have a less. So you'll be always be thankful to Allah. Because thanking to Allah, it's one of the obligation for us. Allah said Allah can make everyone rich. Allah can make everyone to be guided. But no, Allah is making this world as a test. We are here for the test. We are not more than the test here. And what is the test? Try to be thankful to Allah and not to complain about your conditions. Rather to say, Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. All praises for Allah, all thanks to Allah for whatever condition I am. I am happy with Allah. The blessings of Allah are, we are not seeing it. People are seeing it, money, the paper money, and job, etc. But what is the real blessings of Allah? Even a job or even the earning, you cannot get without the will of Allah. There are people, everyone want to be rich, but not everyone become rich. Allah is the one who decides who is going to be rich and who is going to be poor. So this money comes to you, us, with the command of Allah, with the will of Allah. And even a job or business, it's all with the will of Allah. But look at the bigger picture. I was giving the example, a research came from Harvard. The sunlight, the coming to the earth, which is giving us a light, heat, and energy, which is required for human, animals, plants, clouds, process of water going in the clouds and coming back. All the system needs the heat of the sun, which costs energy. And according to the Harvard research, the energy required to produce this heat and light on the earth by the sun, it's in watts. And that is 175 quadrillion watts. Very hard to understand what is quadrillion. So make it easy. 175 trillion kilowatts. Because 1 kilowatts contains 1000 watts. So I remove the 30 of the quadrillion and I make it trillion. So it becomes 175 trillion kilowatts of electricity energy is utilizing to send the heat and the light on the earth by the sun. It's a huge amount of energy, and we get it for free. If the electric company will control that heat, the sun heat and light, and to control that energy, and they charge us the bill according to the estimate, it will cost $10 trillion or more than 500 trillion pesos. The energy, this energy will cost us if we produce here on the earth, or someone can control the sun and then will give us the charge the bill. The bill today for 1 kilowatt is 17.5 kilowatts. 17.5 kilowatts, it's $1. So 175 trillion kilowatts is equal to $10 trillion. All the world will become bankrupt to pay for the 1 day of energy we are getting it from the sun on our earth. Everything we need the sun. For example, the water is evaporating with the sunshine. The sun will give the heat, so the water will evaporate, become vapors, and these vapors will go in the clouds, and Allah will move the clouds with the air to bring it wherever Allah wants it to be rain. So that is the process of water cycle. And that also needs the sunshine, because the sun will give the heat to dry up the water, to burn the water into vapors, and the vapors will go and becomes a refined water. It becomes a distilled water without any germs, anything, because it becomes vaporized, so it's free from bacteria and germs and virus. And this water will go in the cloud, and Allah will move the clouds, bring it wherever Allah wants it to be rain. Even the water was absorbed in the earth and go sink away in the down, and to become the rivers of water below the earth, which we can use it for the deep wells, is also process, need a sunshine also. And we need this sunshine every day. And if the sun will not come out, we cannot do any work anymore. And we have no more chlorophyll for the plants. All the plants will die. All the animals will die. No human life on this earth. And this is the duty of the sun, to give us this energy 24 hours all around the world, everywhere. Because today you have no sun right now. It goes to the other part of the world, and it will go all around to come back to us again on tomorrow morning. So this is one example. What about the chicken? Allah is creating, giving the life to those chicken, and those chicken are carrying the fresh meat for us. Whenever you slaughter, you get the fresh meat from the chicken. 8 billion people, if you compute it, example, 25 chicken, one person eat in the 1 year, sorry. So how many chicken we need to eat? 8 billion people times 25 chicken in a year, it's become 200 billion chickens. We are killing 200 billion chickens for our food. How many cows we need to slaughter every year? Billions. Who make those cows? How many water? Billions of tons of water we consume every day. How many milk? The cows are giving the milk for free, but people, they charge the money for this. And this billions of liters of milk is coming, become powder and fresh milk and dessert and custard and cheese and butter, yogurt, unlimited use. That's why what Allah said, وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. If you were to count the blessings of Allah, you can never count them. إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَظَلُومًا كَفَّارٌ. Surely most of the men are ungrateful, unjust. Keep on counting the blessings of Allah. The air, the moon. The moon is a great blessing, and moon has to do with many things with our life. And the minerals and the mountains and the ocean and the fish in the ocean, the animals in the ocean, and animals beside the chicken and cow, there is goat and sheep, and the many more other blessings. For what example, the soil. Soil is a great blessings of Allah, where we can grow all kind of vegetables and fruits, and they comes out with the will of Allah. How many uh, how many billions of potato we are consuming every year, every day. Why we not thanks to Allah when we eat the French fries? Allah, these French fries is from you. You are the one who give us these delicious potatoes to eat. Allah, this chicken, it comes from you. Allah, we thank you for this. Because Allah is only need the thanks from us. And when we give thanks, what Allah say? لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you thanks to me, I will give more. وَلَإِن كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. And if you are ungrateful to me, then my punishment is very severe. If you are not going to thanks to Allah for the blessings Allah is giving us, then Allah can take those blessings from us. Because Allah will say, you don't deserve these blessings because you are not giving thanks. Your things you don't care, you just think they are nothing, then Allah will get those things from you. You need to take care of all the blessings Allah is giving us and to share with others also. And look at what the Prophet Muhammad said. He said, if you have a good health, and if you have a safe house, and you have food for one day, you are like you have a whole world with you. What is the meaning to say? When you have a healthy life, today the world is sick. The whole world is sick. How many diseases today? Cancer. Hundreds of millions people, they have a cancer. Hundreds of millions, even the billions of people, they are the patients of hypertension. There are billions of people who are patients of depression and anxiety and stress. There are billions of people who are patients of diabetics. Billions. The billions of people who have a problem with asthma. You can look at today the world, the people say we are living in the best world, the most developed world. I think no. We are in the worst world today where the people are full of sick. Thanks to Allah if you don't have any serious disease. Look at the people, they are suffering with cancers and diabetics and hypertension and asthma. The world is full of diseases. How many types of cancers the people have? Lungs cancer, blood cancer, pancreatic cancer, liver cancer. There are patients who have a liver problem. There are hundreds of millions of people. They have hepatitis A, hepatitis B, hepatitis C. And this is all around the world. So what the Prophet said, if you have good health, and if you have a safe house, and if you have only food for one day, tomorrow you can look for other food, you have whole world with you. Because today, very hard to find a person with these three great blessings. Healthy, good health, safe house, and you have a food in your house. Majority of people in the world today, they don't have the good health. The majority of the people, they don't have the safe house in the world today. Either they are in wars or they are in a place where there is lots of crime. And sometimes the people have safe house, no war, but they have no peace in the house. They are fighting in the house. They're quarreling in the house. The house has no peace. And also, the third thing, the food. I was checking during the COVID that the people were making COVID is a big issue. When I checked it, in 1 year, 25 to 30 million people are dying only for hunger. 25 million to 30 million people are dying with hunger. So hunger is a great problem also. Many years ago, like 2001, I was researching and I found out that out of every six, one American is hungry. And we thought America is a very rich place. No. They're showing you New York and San Francisco and Washington, D.C., but you don't know what real America is. And that is 2001. I'm talking about 23 years ago when I read this research that out of six American, one American is hungry. And that's reality today. You don't know how many people are jobless, how many people are homeless. If you go some places in America, people are sleeping in the street also, even in the cold nights. And I was listening a lecture of Yusuf Estes. He said, you look at the New York, it looks like very developed and it looks like very prosperous. No, it's not true. He said, you go to the backyard, every day you will find the old men and old women are dead at the backyard of the supermarkets and backyard of the houses because of cold weather and because they are homeless. So thanks to Allah for Prophet said, if you have a good health, safe house, and if you have a 1 day of food, you have whole world with you. So these are the things that Prophet Muhammad teach us. Allah said in the Quran, not just He wants us to thanks to Him for His blessings, Allah wants us to thanks to others also. Like Allah said in the Quran, thanks to me and thanks to your parents. Because Allah is not just one that we thanks to Allah and to appreciate and to worship Him for recognizing for His blessings, and also to follow His commandments, which is good for us. Because when we follow the commandments of Allah, the more blessings will come to us. Because all those commandments are best for us. The praying good for us to get rid of depression. Fasting good of us to get rid of spiritual and physical problems. Charity can eliminate the poverty and it will cool your heart because you will not love money anymore. Every commandment of Allah is blessing for us. Not eating the pork or blood, it will be also get you away from most of the diseases. And Allah also wants us to thanks to the people, like parents. The husband should thanks to the wife. The wife should thanks to husband. The brother, sister to thanks to each other. The children should thanks to the parents. And we should thanks to everyone. Like Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu said, those who don't thanks to people, they cannot thanks to Allah. Because Allah, the Prophet Sallallahu said, if you are not thankful to people, then you are not going to be thankful to Allah also. Same vice versa. If you're thankful to Allah, then you should be thankful to the people also. That is the teachings of the Quran, and that is the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu to be always to be grateful. Not that a person is keep on doing good, 99 good he did, and one did good, bad to you, and you start complaining you are not good person. And you forget about 99 times, 99 good things. And it is not right. You need to ignore it, rather to look whatever did good things that person to you. The Prophet Muhammad said, if you see something wrong from your wife, means some attitude, maybe fought with you or something, ignore it and look at how many things good she did for you. That is how the Prophet Muhammad was teaching to always to be, have a peace and to love and harmony with each other. So he said, if you see something in your wife, you're not agree, not like it, maybe she fought with you or she said something to you. So he said, don't look at it, rather to look how many good things she did to you. So that is our problem today. When we see wrong thing, we forget everything and we started to blame that you are like this and like this. No, that is not the way. Analyze it, how many good things this person is doing to you. And now this one, try to solve it and don't make it an issue. Rather than look at the big years of caring for you in the life. So that is our topic for today, that we always to be grateful to Allah. And if you are grateful to Allah, then Allah will give us more and more blessings. And if you are ungrateful to Allah, then Allah said, وَلَإِن كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. And if you're ungrateful to me, then my punishment is severe. Go around. Try to go sometimes squatter area, the poor community, and you look at this. That's how they are living. A small house, 15 people living in that small house, only one room. Very difficult. Morning, they have only one CR. They will wait for their turn for showering. And the place is dirty. There is canal there. There's dirty water. There's smell there. The streets are small. Very hard to get in. Very hard to go out. People are drinking there. Terrible life. Who are these people? They are also human beings. And they're happy with this. So how we can complain when we have everything? Try to look at the people who are living very miserable life. Try to go to the evacuation center when there is a flood and the whole houses are with water. Go to that evacuation center and look at how people are living there. A small place, 5 people are living there. It's very dirty place and it's very terrible place, but people are surviving because their house is under the water. And if we are not thankful for what Allah is giving us, then Allah can also put us in this situation. Then we'll remember, oh, we used to have a very comfortable life, but we never thanks to Allah. That is Allah's warning to us. Always to be grateful. And never talks your problem to people. Don't complain to Allah and don't complain to people. When people ask, okay, Alhamdulillah, I am happy. Allah, I have blessings of Allah. I have no problem. Tell your problem to Allah. Allah, I have this problem. Allah, help me. But no complaint. Don't say, why Allah, you give me this one. No. Allah, whatever you give, whatever the condition I am, Alhamdulillah, ala kulli hal. Oh Allah, I am thankful to you. I praise to you for whatever condition I am. I have no complaint at all. But you want to solve your problem? Pray to Allah. After Fajr, Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, you can pray Tahajjud, you can pray Ishraq, you can read the Quran, you can always make zikr, la ilaha illallah, and you can make Salatul Hajjat, anytime pray 2 rakat, and ask Allah, Allah, I need this, Allah, I need this, and Allah, I have this problem, please solve me these problems. And that's the way Allah can be happy with you, that my slave is coming to me for his problems. My slave is coming to me for whatever he needs. Allah is very generous. When you ask Him more, more He is happy. More His blessing will come to us. So we can pray to Allah all the time, and we can always be happy with Allah. We always be grateful to Allah. And we must be grateful to those who are giving us a lots of favor for the sake of Allah. And also those who are giving favor, they should not also to count their favors. If somebody is wrong to you, then you start to say, oh, I was doing this to you. No. The Prophet said, this person will not go to paradise also. Why? Because he's counting his favor. So never count the favor. You did it for Allah, and if He is not respecting you, just leave it to Allah. Because I did for Allah, even though He is not doing right to me, it's okay, no problem. Because my all favor to Him is for the sake of Allah, and I did it for the sake of Allah. So I don't need any payback, and I don't even need any thanks from that person. Because Prophet Muhammad, Allah said in the Quran, those who are feeding for the love of Allah, and they say, we are not looking from you any payback, not even a thanks from you. So there is how a system of give and take. We help for Allah, and the person should say thanks, but you cannot demand thanks. Because it is what is in the Quran, that we are helping to you for the sake of Allah, we are feeding you for the sake of Allah. We don't need any payback from you, and not even thanks from you. We don't need it. But me, myself, if anybody did to me, I will never forget. I always be grateful to that person. Even though he is not doing good to me, I will never forget his favor upon me. That's what Allah is teaching us in the Quran. So, very beautiful topic this, thankful to Allah. If you're thankful to Allah, Allah will give us more. But if you are ungrateful, Allah said, La in kafartu inna adhabi la shadid, then my punishment is severe. And Allah said, Wa in ta'udu ni'matallahi la tuhsuha. If you were to count the blessings of Allah, you can never count them. Surely the man is ungrateful, unjust. So that's very important lesson. Never complain whatever Allah gives you. Whatever condition you are, never complain, because there are people who are in worse condition than you. For us, ourselves, if we think we are better than billions, because Allah is giving us very good, and if we can show no thanks, then Allah can put us in the squatter area, or Allah can put us in miserable places. Allah can put in the place where there is a war, and Allah can put us in the place where there is no water and no food. Allah is very powerful. Allah doesn't like people who are ungrateful, but Allah likes the people who always thanks to Allah.